Okay, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Right.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, so let's start with MS Word today. And assuming that you know the basics, how to at least type a sentence, I will directly go to cross-reference captions and TUC generation today. All right. So let's open. Okay, create any Word file here. Okay, say demo01. Create it. Okay, so the thing is, okay, let me first show you some my old Word files and what are the problems that you generally see there. Okay. Okay. Okay, so generally in any of the report you have to write it in chapters. Okay, chapter 1 introduction, chapter 2 this, chapter 3 that, like that. So whenever you write it chapter wise, so this type of things should be there that you must have known by now. Okay, that means if this is chapter 1 and if this is the first paragraph of your report, then it has to start with some like clause number. So this is 1.1, so 1.1 will go on like that, then 1.2, and if you write anything under that 1.2 heading, that means under this background heading, if you want to write any subheading, then it will be like 1.2.1, 1.2.2, 1.2.2.1, because this is subheading of this one, 1.2.2. So just like that you have to design your report. Okay, so after all these things will go to your table of contents. Okay, table of contents tomaloke bonaisa sage summer internship report. So generally what happens, table of contents generate korile last moment of now you won't realize that, maybe you can relate, but generally what happens, last moment of both changes ahe. Suppose tomar suppose you are working under a guide. Okay, supervisor, you have a supervisor, you you have almost finalized the report and table of contents you have written. Assuming that you don't know how to generate table of contents automatically, so you have prepared the table of contents. Okay, table of contents to my okay. So yeah, so table of contents are like this. So chapter 1, this 1.1 overview, the page numbers you have written here. Now suddenly your supervisor will say that this thing is not fitting well in this portion, so just remove it. Okay, so when you remove this entire thing, all right, when you remove this entire thing, the all the page numbers will vary now. Okay, now 1.5 may go to this page. Okay, 1.4, for 1.4 it may not change, but for 1.5 it will definitely go to this page. So the page number corresponding to 1.5 will not be 9 anymore, it will be 8. Similarly, the tables, you see, tables 1.1, even we have figures 1.5. So figures 1.5 is definitely going to come here. So the figure 1.5 page number will also get changed, because we need to show the page numbers of the figures as well. So this is, you see, list of figures. So list of figures 1.1, the name as well as the page number. Not only that, suppose you have been asked to change the caption. Okay, so that was the figure comparison of paving environment, but he asks you to change the word environment. Okay, then definitely you have to change it twice, here as well as in your table of content, right? So while while doing changes, in order to like ensure that any of the changes made in one place will change the will make the change in other places as well. That's why we go for your captions or cross reference. All right. Suppose generally, at the time I was not aware of that thing, but generally what happens, whenever you mention, whenever there is a figure, na, you have to mention it somewhere in the text. Okay, that's a very good idea. Yeah, I have mentioned. So here I have mentioned, say, in figure 1.5 the working conditions. So without mentioning in your report what figure 1.5 is, although there is a caption, you cannot write, you cannot directly put the figure. Okay, so figure 1.5 is there, so here you can write figure 1.5 depicts what. Okay, so also one more thing, suppose he asked you to remove this figure. Okay, he asked you to remove this figure. Now what type of problem you will face? If you remove this figure, that will not be 1.4 anymore. Okay, 1.4 will be this one. So if this is 1.4, now this has to be also 1.4, because this line is corresponding to this particular figure only, right? So not only that, suppose at last I am writing that in page number, say this one is page number 6. So somewhere in page number 8 I am writing that as shown in figure 1.5 of page 8. Okay, of page 8 you can see this, right? So now 1.5 becomes 1.4, so that has to be changed. 1.5, that reference of 1.5 will also has to be changed to 1.4, also along with the page number, that figure 1.5 1.4 of page number. Now it's not 8, say, so it's page number 7. So that type of changes should be made automatically. And also in order to generate TUC, it's a very difficult task. All the chapter number get there, then it's okay. But if you go for detailed TUC like all the sub headings, okay, কাৰণ অকল এটা চেঞ্জ কৰিলে গোটেই তোমাৰ সব চেঞ্জ হৈ যাব পাৰে। okay, ইয়াতে অকল এটা চেঞ্জ কৰিছে, অকল এখন ইমেজ গুচাইছা, now all the TUC will get changed. And it's not like that you can always deduct one from the page numbers. কৰবাত নিমিলিব পাৰে, কৰবাত border line থাকিব পাৰে. So basically another person has to open his laptop. Okay, another person has to open his laptop, and he will have to tell the other person who is writing the TUC that okay, 1.3.1 is page number this, like page number this. So it's a very tedious task, and particularly when you are just going to like print the report. Just before printing, if you are engaged in this type of things, then the other things are overlooked. So how to generate these things automatically to reduce your effort, those things we will learn today. All right, but remember, if you are going to reduce the effort at the last moment, then you have to put some extra effort while writing the report. So আমি যেতিয়া ৰিপৰ্টটো লিখিম তেতিয়াই যদি আমি অলপ এক্সট্ৰা এফৰ্ট দি দিওঁ, মানে ফিগাৰ নাম্বাৰটো দিওঁতে ডিৰেক্টলি নিদি অলপ ৰেফাৰেঞ্চ লগাই দিওঁ, then it will make our life easier at the last moment. Okay, so let's go to our blank word file. Okay, generally the the chapter number has to be always put at the top, like that. Introduction. Okay, numbered. Suppose now 1.1 is overview. Okay, there you have written many things. Okay, there you have written many things. Then 1.2 কি আসলে background. Okay, there automatically 1.2 আহি আছে, just leave it. 1.2.1 say background 1, 1.2.2 background 2 like that. Now these things the computer may not understand what are these things. So basically what you have to do, you have to ইয়াতে এইটো নাম্বাৰ হিচাপে আহি গ'ল ন, that we don't want. Okay, normal কৰি লোৱা, control A, normal, make it normal. ইয়াতে 1.1 manually দিয়া, 1.2 manually, 1.2.1 manually, 1.2.2 manually. All right. Now we need to give some order to the computer, and we can do that by selecting this, because this is our heading 1. If you look carefully in the QC, you see this is our heading 1, chapter 1 introduction. This is the first heading. Then after that 1.1 overview, next heading will come. Then the 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, all these things are headings. Okay, second headings. Then the categories where 3 digits are there, 1.2.1, then 1.3.2, 1.6.1, this come under your third heading. And we also have a fourth heading, say 1.5.1, 1.6.1, like that. So we have to first define this thing in your computer. So you select the first heading and make it heading 1. You see there is an option called heading 1. You just click here, so computer will understand that these things are heading 1. So 1.2, 1.1 will be your heading 2. Okay, then 1.2 will be again your heading 2, 1.2.1 will be heading 3, 1.2.2 will be your heading 3. Okay, so now automatically the fonts and the colors get changed. Change control A mara. Everything is generally the this first heading is given in 14. Okay, next to 12 there. Okay, so it is 1.1 to 12 disa, next to 1.2 to 12 দিব লাগিব, 12 কে তলত দিব নোৱাৰা. So 1.2.1 will also be 12, 1.2.2 will also be 12. Okay. So গোটেইখিনি মই এতিয়া times new roman কৰিছো, times new roman, and color, let's make it black. All right, now এইখিনি হৈ গৈছে ন. এতিয়া মই next যদি suppose I want to generate the table of contents. So in order to generate the table of contents directly, you can go to your references. There you will see table of contents. Okay, there you go. Then automatic table, you just click here, you see automatically these things will come. 1, chapter 1, that is introduction, this is page number 1. 1.1 is page number, all are in page 1. That's why it was my copy kori next page of didisu. Okay, and then you have to again go to reference and update page numbers. You see this 1.2.1 and 1.2.2 will be now page 2. Okay, yata update table bole thakibo eta option. You have to just click there to update it. Okay, 1.2.1 ekhini page 2 gusi goise, that's why. So similarly tumi gotekhini koribo para, jimane tumi introduce kori thakiba, all you have to do is just selecting this sentence and make it the appropriate headings. So heading 4 loke dekhisa, kintu tumi heading 4 to jetia select koriba, next tomar heading 5 automatically ahi jabo. Okay, eta tomar heading or kono limitations nai. Generally 5-6 loke jabo maximum, tar pisot to na jay. So like that you can do. So this reduces your work. Not only that, aru eta usefulness ase here. Tumi jodi yate uporot niya, you can see control click to follow the link. Okay, if I press control, you can see there is a clicking option coming. If I click there, automatically it will go there. So etia baro next page eta page pisote ase, jodi tomar page number 100 ot thake, say 1.7, then simply by clicking here you can go there. And also if you convert this, okay, if you convert this to say pdf auto automatically tomar ei option to ahi jay, mane ahi jabo lage, bahut din agote ba kora monot ase. Okay, dekhisa automatically the clicking option is coming. Yate moi click korisu, automatically eta ahi goise 1.2. Okay, yate click korisu, ei product ahi jabo. So just like that, jodi tumi pisot pdf o banaisa, so pdf to that option is there. Tomaloke etia dekha sake kisuman pdf ot ei option to thake je click korar loge ahi jay automatic, because those things are linked. The link hoy thake, aru maybe here you will see that the fonts are not Times New Roman for this thing. Yeah, you can see. So gotekhini select kori loi tomaloke Times New Roman kori dibo para, ekো tomar belek sense nohoy. Okay. All right, so just like that you can generate a table of contents. Karbar kiba doubt ase till now? Parisane? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Parisa
Yes,
no?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Awesome.
all right. So table of contents generate koribo pariba, not a big deal. Table of contents likhi diba aru table of contents. Okay, just eto update koribo na pariba, eto update nije nije nohoy mane, you have to update it. All right, next ki asile cross reference and captions. Eta table of contents to baru ahile heading diar loge loge. How to do the other things that I said, like figure number and all, how to link the figure number. So figure number dibor karone jekone ekhon image uliai loasun tomalokor thakibo to image jekone ekhon. Okay, okay, yate last edit korisu. This so here let me write first the figure number. Okay, so figure number likhile ami generally kenake likho 1.1 1.2. The first one denotes the chapter number, because if you go to chapter 2 the figure numbers becomes 2.1 2.2 2.3 like that. Okay, so the first number denotes the chapter number. So that option will be here. Jodi you don't want to use like that, jodi tomar chapter 9 okol figure 1 2 3 ase teneko likhibo para, directly figure 1 figure 2 figure 3 like that it will go on. So in order to do that, you have to go to references. Okay, you have to go to references, then insert capsule. Okay, directly figure বুলি আহিছে. So actually মই figure wordটো use নকৰো, I use the word fig dot. Okay, সেইকাৰণে মই এটা অলৰেডি fig বনাই থোৱা আছে মোৰ তাত। তোমালোকৰ যদি নাই এটা নিউ লেভেলত ক্ৰিয়েট কৰি ল'ব পাৰা fig বুলি এটা। Okay, new level ইয়াতে fig click কৰি ল'লে that option will come here. So I generally use fig. So okay, fig 1 automatically it is coming because it's understanding that we are using this command for the first time, so it will be automatically fig 1. Okay, but we want to incorporate the chapter number as well, so it's not only figure 1, it's figure 1.1 because it comes under the chapter 1. So in order to do that, you have to go to the numbering. There you will see include chapter number. Okay, I can include the chapter number. So the chapter number will be brought from heading 1. Okay, so heading 1 asile amar heading, so heading 2 rakhibo para jodi tumar style to beleg hoy, but in our case it is heading 1. Aru separator mane 1 yate saba etia 1-a mane jodi if we use the separator as hyphen, it will be 1-1, but generally it's given as point, so yate go period. Okay, yeah, figure 1.1 is coming. All right, 0 is it, etu all problem hoy ase, I don't know why, maybe yate introduction to diar karone etu maybe pisot dibo lage. Bade saisho chapter number. Okay, ঠিক আছে, for the time being we'll just learn without your chapter number. Okay, numbering, don't include chapter number. Figure 1. Okay, figure 1 ahile. So figure 1 you have to write what is this thing. So it's the islands in UAE. All right, then we just bring it to there, change the font, whatever the font you are using, make it, don't make it italics. Okay, figure 1 you may make it bold. Okay, figure 1 islands in UAE. Now in the next page, suppose I am writing your the reference. Okay, so here write as you can see in I can't directly write figure 1 here because it has to be linked with that, no? So I will go to again reference, then cross reference numbered items, figures. Okay, so first one it's directly showing figure 1 islands in UAE. I can insert that. So generally people don't write like that. As you can see figure 1, that islands in UAE is not necessary. Okay, so I can remove that. So no need to remove it here. There is an option insert reference to entire caption. We have to just change it to only level and number. Okay, only level and number. Okay, repeat hoise. Okay, close. So as you can see in figure 1 of say page number, now you have to insert the page number. So page number, okay, page number insert kora nai. Page number. All right, so this is in page 2, isn't it? So you cannot directly write 2 if you want this thing to get updated automatically. So you have to select it again from that cross reference. References, cross reference, figure, but here, okay, here you'll see one page number option will be there. Okay, page number. Okay. Suppose yate above below মই লিখিব খুজিছো. Okay, above below. So yate গৈ again I can select this option above or below. যদি মই figure 1 select কৰা আছে, it will automatically understand that this is above. এতিয়া যদি মই এটো by chance তলত আহি গল, okay, এই লাইনটোৰ তলত আহি যায়, তেতিয়া কি হয় তোমালোকক দেখাই আছো. This number 2 of this report, blah blah blah. So now what we'll do, আমি এটা নতুনকে ইমেজ আৰু এখন এড কৰিম. So this one. So here এখন ইমেজ যেহেতু ইয়াৰ ওপৰত আহি গল, তোমালোকে ইমেজ এখন ভৰাই লোৱা আৰু যিকোনো এনি ইমেজ whatever you want. Okay. So yate moi suppose figure 2, this will be now my figure 1 and this is to be my figure 2. So yate moi insert caption not gole yate figure 1 automatically it's coming. Okay, figure 1. All right, so you can see this has become figure 2 automatically. It automatic hobo kintu ei cross reference kini automatically sense no yate still figure 1 or this number 2 e ahibo. So yate moi eta break di diu, press break, so that etu belek page ot gusi gol. Okay. So figure 1 te likhila aru kiba do bhai then and now, right? Okay, format printer hikisai no Excel. So yate we can use this. So mane golo the format printer ase yate goi etu di dilu, automatically ahi gol aru gotekhini. Okay, so this is figure 1, figure 2. So now here some things should get changed. This figure 1 should become figure 2. Islands in UAE should become sorry hetu to nai, page number 2 should become page number 3. So etu koribor karone tomaloke yate right click kori update eta eta ke koribo para, kintu yate baru eta ase, yate kol duta ase, that's why you can do that. But what if you have thousands of this type of references? Gottei report to likha har pisot to thousands no hola tuma hundreds to thakibo, there will be hundreds of figures, then eta eta ke to kora possible no hoy. So simply you can control A, means everything will be selected. Then if you right click, you will see one option, update field. You just click on update field, update entire table. You see this becomes figure 2 and this becomes page number 3. Okay, paisa buji?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
kori asa na nai tomaloke parallelly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And one more advantage that is tomaloke GA change no kora. Yate moi BG2 asile no, yate moi background 2 kori dilo, background 2. Yate goi update kori dia. You see this will become background 2. মানে তোমার অকল এটা জায়গা চেঞ্জ কৰিলে হল, তুমি প্ৰত্যেকবাৰে চাই থাকিব নালাগে ইয়াতে চেঞ্জ কৰিলে তাতে আকৌ চেঞ্জ কৰিব লাগিব. So that's how it's done. And also, as I said, the list of figures generally it's required. Okay, so list of figures automatically list of figures. So in order to insert list of figures, here you will see insert table of figures. Okay, you go there, you directly will see one option saying list of figures. You click this one and the option you will see figure 1 Dubai and now page number 2, figure 2 islands in UAE 3. So automatically these page numbers are also getting generated. So মই যদি এইটো আৰু এটা পেজ পিছুৱাই দিওঁ, insert page break, so it will go to page number 4. So suppose মই অকল এখন আপডেট কৰিছোঁ, control A আপডেট সেইটো কৰাই বেছি বেটাৰ. Table page number 4 automatically. যদি ইয়াতে নামটো চেঞ্জ কৰা, ওকে আইল্যান্ড দুবাই দেন নাও, ইয়াতে যদি নামটো চেঞ্জ কৰা, সেইটো যদি দুবাই কৰি দিয়া, that again will be reflected here. Okay, so that's how things are done to reduce the workload at the last moment. Okay, নহলে এটো বহুত মানে ভেজা ফ্ৰাই কৰা কাম হয়. অলপে নিজে যেতিয়া কৰিবা, এটা ফুল ৰিপোৰ্ট যেতিয়া বনাবা 100 পেজেছৰ, then you will understand that why this type of things are required. Okay, but I still don't use it because more মানে এখিনি ইউজ কৰো, but TUC ইউজ নকৰো. TUC ইউজ নকৰো কাৰণ I don't like that dots. Okay, এই dots কেইটা যে আহে সেইটো কিবা মোৰ ভাল নালাগে, সেইটো কাৰণে মই মেনুৱেলি কৰো. বাট ইটস নট লাইক দ্যাট, কতো একো লিখা নাথাকে যে dots কেইটা দিব নোৱাৰি. মেবি কিবা অপচন থাকিবও পাৰে dots কেইটা গুচোৱা, আপোনালোকে চাবা ইয়াতে অপচনছত মেবি থাকিব পাৰে. But I had the perception in mind that এনেকৈ আহিলে সদায় dots কেইটা আহে, so I don't use it like that. So anyway, this reduces your effort by 100 times. Okay, তোমালোকে যদি কৰি যোৱা তেতিয়া যি ৰিপৰ্টে নবনোৱা, যেটা ফিগাৰে নাথাকক, দুটা থাকক, তিনিটা থাকক, মেক ইট এ হেবিট. ওকে, তোমালোকে হেবিট কৰিলেহে বস্তুটো তোমাৰ মানে ইনবিল্ট আহি যাব. নহলে at the end of your third year তোমালোকে পাহৰি যাবা এইবিলাক. Okay, so that's why I am telling you that make it a habit. ফিগাৰ এটা হওক বা দুটা হওক বা ফিগাৰ নাথাককেই অকল টেবুল অফ কন্টেন্টছে জেনাৰেট কৰা, but make it a habit. Okay, next কি থাকিল? Okay, page layout and all. Right, page layout. ঠিক আছে, page layout তো মই কৰাম, কিন্তু টাইম বেছি নাই নেক্সট সেশনত. সো কাৰোবাৰ কিবা ডাউট আছে till now or পাৰা নাই, আহা নাই? Anyone? আজিও 31.
Sir, মই
Sir,
hey numbering to কৰোতে sir automatically lister নিচিনা আহি যায় বস্তু, মানে manually 1.1 1.2 কৰিব নোৱাৰে,
মানে
সেই লিষ্টটো গুচাই মানে এই যে
হেডিং
1.1 যে কৰিছিল হেডিং কেইটা
মই সেইটো কেনেকৈ গুচাব লাগে দেখালো ন. তুমি গোটেইখিনি সিলেক্ট কৰি ল'বা যেতিয়া তোমাৰ আহিছে, তাৰপিছত ইয়াতে হোমত গৈ নৰ্মেল কৰি ল'বা. নৰ্মেল কৰি লোৱাৰ পিছত তাৰপিছত তুমি মেনুৱেলি লিখিব পাৰিবা. বুজিছা ন?
ঠিক আছে, কৰি চাম.
ওকে, মই নেক্সট সেশন শ্বেয়াৰ কৰি আছো.